The year was 1900. The place, the bustling port of Galveston, Texas. No one knew then that the warm, inviting waters of the Gulf of Mexico held a deadly secret, a storm of unimaginable fury ready to unleash itself upon the unsuspecting city. What began as a distant swirl in the Atlantic, barely a whisper on the wind, would soon morph into a raging beast, forever etching its name in the annals of history as one of the deadliest natural disasters ever to befall the United States. This is the story of the Great Hurricane of 1900, a storm that almost ended the world as Galvestonians knew it. This was not just a storm, it was a force of nature so powerful, so relentless, that it pushed the very limits of human resilience. The people of Galveston, accustomed to the Gulf's fickle nature, had weathered storms before, but nothing could have prepared them for the sheer unbridled fury that was about to be unleashed upon their shores. In the hours that followed, the storm would test their courage, their strength, and their very will to survive. The storm that would become the Great Hurricane of 1900 began innocently enough, a cluster of thunderstorms forming over the warm waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Fueled by the heat of the late summer sun, these storms began to churn and spin, drawing in moisture and energy from the sea below. As the days passed, the storm gathered strength, its winds whipping themselves into a frenzy. It moved westward, an ominous presence growing ever larger on the horizon. Unbeknownst to the people of Galveston, the storm was on a direct collision course with their city. Weather forecasting in 1900 was in its infancy, and the tools available to predict a storm's path were rudimentary at best. There were warnings, whispers of a disturbance in the Gulf, but they were easily dismissed. The sea had always been a part of life in Galveston, a source of both livelihood and leisure. Surely this storm would be no different from the countless others they had weathered before. The storm hit Galveston on September 8, 1900, with the full force of its fury. Winds howled through the streets, ripping apart buildings as if they were made of paper. The storm surge, a wall of water driven by the hurricane's immense power, slammed into the island city, swallowing homes and businesses whole. The once familiar streets of Galveston transformed into raging torrents, choked with debris and the wreckage of a city torn asunder. The storm raged for hours, its fury unrelenting. When it finally subsided, the city of Galveston lay in ruins. Thousands of homes were reduced to rubble, their foundations shattered beyond repair. The death toll was staggering, estimated to be between 6,000 and 8,000 souls lost to the storm's wrath. The Great Hurricane of 1900 remains to this day the deadliest natural disaster in American history, a grim reminder of the awesome power of nature's fury. Section 4. A World Responds. The news of Galveston's devastation sent shockwaves across the nation and the world. Aid poured in from all corners of the globe, as people everywhere were moved by the plight of the storm's survivors. The American Red Cross, then in its infancy, played a pivotal role in the relief effort, providing food, shelter, and medical care to the thousands left homeless and injured. The rebuilding of Galveston was a long and arduous process. The city's infrastructure lay in ruins, its economy shattered. But the people of Galveston, known for their resilience and their indomitable spirit, refused to be defeated. They cleared the debris brick by brick and began the task of rebuilding their lives and their city. Section 5. Scars and Echoes. The Great Hurricane of 1900 left an indelible mark on Galveston. The city was rebuilt, stronger and more resilient, but the scars of that fateful day remained. A seawall, a massive structure of concrete and steel, was erected to protect the city from future storms, a testament to the lessons learned from the storm's fury. More than a century has passed since the Great Hurricane of 1900, but its story continues to resonate. It serves as a reminder of the awesome power of nature and the importance of preparedness in the face of such forces. And it stands as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the ability to rise from the ashes of tragedy and rebuild, stronger than before.